to the Big Daddy. Now, one of the things about these two, they both have, and this is an automatic and that's a manual, they have electronic switches.
Okay.
Those switches eventually wear out. The battery will wear out before the switches do that. By the way, the batteries you can usually recharge them about 500 to 1,000 times, depending.
Okay, and then you'll have to buy new batteries.
You have to buy a new battery,
okay.
which we sell those too.
Oh.
You like our little plate there to keep stuff from rolling. Lacey came up with that too. She's actually a genius.
She's a woman.
No.
Yeah.
You didn't get that, did you? You can edit it for later, right? Now this is the, again, we're just using another card advisor
okay,
on this one here. I say this is more complicated. There's no electronics in this one. This is pretty cool, actually. That's the cap. It's got 2 3-volt batteries in it. It comes apart a lot more. And that's the switch right there. So you can see all it does is just like a flashlight. When you push the button, it pushes it up against there. It's real simple. Just screws back together. Actually, I need to show you this because if someone actually buys one, I only keep 20 in stock because they're $139 for a full kit. I don't think we're going to sell too many of them. But when someone buys a new one, the spring's not in there.
Okay.
So you actually have to
take it out and put the spring on.
Yeah, if you look down here, I've got parts for these right down here, and there's the springs.
Oh, okay.
The other stuff is, but you would give them, you put a spring in there, and also give them one of these little packs with an extra screw and washer and everything like that.
Okay.
Just replacement parts for later. All right, so and then oops, I put the switch back in.
So you put the spring on, you screw that in.
Now this one has got, and the batteries go with the. Actually, you can put them either way; it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But it's put them like this.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And then you just take your end cap, screw that in.
And that's got your liquid again, right? Okay.
This one's actually running a little dry because I haven't filled it.
How do you put, oh, you're going to go through liquids in a minute.
Which is good that this one is running dry, so let me show you how to fill it.
Oh, good.
And then again, you can leave that cap on it, but I like my drip tip, so I just put it back.
And then...
Now, for this thing to work, this switch locks, so it won't activate if you go off. Because if you hold this thing down 6 volts pumping in this thing, it'll catch on fire.
Okay.
It's so the lock is a safety feature.
Okay.
Oops, I didn't tighten that down enough. When you tighten these things in, you want to kind of wrench it down right here. On
okay, so that's tighten it, screwing it into that piece, and this is the lock.
You got it. So, at any rate, to unlock it, you just unscrew it till it stops. I use my pinky. Some people I've seen do it like this, and we're just going to shove it in their throat. Now, this one, though, you pulse the button when you puff on it. You don't, because it's such high voltage. You kind of, you'll feel the vapor getting warm in your mouth. You'll know, okay, I need to back down off of it. But you don't have to puff on it as long. So you get more vapor out of it. Yeah, thing's going dry.
Yeah, I don't smell anything.
It's a, yeah, I can taste it. You can tell it because you just kind of get a metallic taste when it starts going dry from the heating up. So, and this is the Prodigy. Most of your first-time people
aren't going to get that.
They're not even going to want to look at it. It's
because,
I mean, come on, this thing doesn't even look neat to a smoker,
No.
Once
this
you get
one looks the neatest to a smoker.
Which sucks because that's the cheapest. But, hey, if they get that,
started.
they're going to start buying cartridges and liquid and every other thing. Yeah. They'll meet other people and be like, oh, I want to try this one. The battery life's longer. And eventually they'll. This is what got me off cigarettes. This is the only one.
That one.
This one gives you a good, I mean, this one feels just like you're smoking a cigarette. This one, even though you don't smoke or haven't smoked in a long time, if you took a puff off of, say, 16 milligram nicotine, I'll go wrong in it. You probably hardly still feel the back of your throat. Okay. This one, though, is kind of...
But this one, you said, is a little bit more throaty.
Yes.
To where you would feel this one more like a cigarette.
Right.
And this one's more flavor.
Right, but this one actually makes more vapor than this one does.
Okay.
So it's kind of true. Well, the way I like to explain it, this is a Marlboro, that's Camel. You know, Camel's always, they have a smoother when you inhale it. That's how I like to
Marlboros are kind of rough.
Right, yeah, exactly. Which is how so the 510s are more like a Marlboro, these are more like Camel. Okay. So, now that's 3 devices.